Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. Keep on walking around too fast, head down, gonna get in my way. It's alright, I can't say I don't like it. Sunlight after rain, switching up my day. Thought I'd seen it all before, but don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never know it. No, 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 you'll never. No, 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 you'll never know it. Know it, no, 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 you'll never. You could be the only one for me, 'cause you're so good at keeping me company. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Forget it, I gotta keep you guessing. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. Stay where I can see. Don't think I can wait. I wanna see you again. Keep those eyes on me. And if I like you, you'll never know it. Keep on walking around too fast, head down, gonna get in my way. It's alright, I can't say I don't like it. Sunlight after rain, switching up my day. Thought I'd seen it all before, but you keep me wanting more. Just my type, you're my only favorite. Can't you taste it? Might keep you in my pocket. You're an instant like. Think I'll put you on my list. Forget it, gotta keep you guessing. Yeah, I know that you're the only one for me, 'cause you're so good at keeping me company. And you let me take the lead, best out of three, but I'm not keeping score. Hand in hand through the storm, we can ride the wave. Thunderstruck by my beauty, please behave. Cross my heart, I'm taking this to the grave. Keep in mind, I never play favorites, so
Hello. I feel so awkward now. I feel so awkward. Kokomirari! Arigato, Space Race. FYI, I think you're rad. Thanks for doing the things. Thank you. I feel like... How do I be myself? I always feel like somebody's watching me. Is the BGM too loud? Maybe. Is that better? I don't know. I feel weird. Arigato, the Eric Giovanna. Love you, blue woman. I'm not blue! I'm so ready for Clara made horrors beyond my comprehension. Let's go! I do. That's what I was gonna do. I was gonna bring my story. Okay, when I have a dream now, if I'm conscious, if I'm conscious enough, I write it down. And this was one of those times that I wrote it down. I did write down my dream. It was a horror dream, but like it wasn't scary enough to be a nightmare. Like it didn't. I mean, it was pretty freaky, but I don't know how to describe it. Did I dream of you? No. It was, I don't know, it felt real though, it did. This is the real GFE, having to listen to psychotic dreams. You're not ready for the levels of GFE this stream is gonna get. Anyway. Are you ready to hear about my dream? I'm sorry if you can hear the heater in the background. It's very cold all of a sudden. Freezing. Yesterday it was raining and I had to go outside to do... I'll tell you later. I do have dreams sometimes. I do. It's not a common... Recently it's been happening more commonly. I don't know. I mean, I know that everyone usually has dreams. It's just like, you usually don't remember them, you know? Hashtag free the UAP. You know it must be done now. You can hear my sniffles? Yeah, my nose is kind of... It's pretty okay now. I'm not the only one with a sniffly nose, okay? Okay, so... here's my dream. This is how I wrote it down as I was waking up. So, let's hope it makes sense. I haven't read it since. Oh! Okay. So I wake up in a car, in the backseat of a car, I realize we're going on a phase trip that day, but I know I didn't pack. I just never left the car and fell asleep. So I didn't have my stuff. I didn't have any stuff packed, man. So Uruka was sitting next to me. This is the only person I really like concretely remember being there. Her and Sakura in the car. But it was like a van full of people. So I just can't remember who else was in there. But anyway. So it says ask Uruka. I was half asleep, okay? So I ask Uruka what time the flight leaves. And she gives like 50 answers. She keeps going like, it leaves at 1:30. No, wait, it leaves at 11. Okay, it leaves at 2. I'm just like, when does it freaking leave? What do you mean? And then Sakura turns around from the driver's seat and says I'm an idiot. But I have 2 hours until the flight leaves. So I call my dad and I tell him to bring my stuff. We're still on the road to the airport, by the way, okay? We haven't made it yet. Eventually, we stop at some place and there are people hanging out. And I get to know one of them. They start tranquilizing and slowly killing people. It's like a group of random people start tranquilizing and killing people. You know, they're just hanging out. They keep me safe because the leader knows me. But now I'm freaking out, you know? Somehow that ends and I'm in the car again. So I have no idea what, like, how it like just restarted, you know? It's kind of like Triangle. My brain was on loop, okay? So then I'm in the car again in the back seat. And I'm freaking out, right? I didn't write this down, but I do remember I was freaking out and I was like, was that real? I guess it's kind of like Final Destination, you know? I like saw the future and I was freaking out and nobody else was freaking out. We come to a stop and we're at a huge place with a big pool and locker rooms. That's all I remember. It was kind of like, you know, in Mario Galaxy with like the race. It's kind of like the Rainbow Bridge, except it's water. It was kind of like that, but like, you know, not a void. But like, that's how it snaked around this big place. It was like, that was like the barrier between the playing field. They were doing some kind of sport. There was playing field in the middle and then like this snake of water on the sides that people could like sit in or not. And then there was like an audience on the outside of that too, okay? I don't know. And there were locker rooms, I guess. There's some kind of huge game going on with a big audience. In the car, I know something's wrong, so I'm freaking out. I yell at the person next to me to close the door, and they don't close the door. Someone comes with tranquilizers. And we all get tranquilized, but it doesn't take effect right away. So specifically, I remember them taking 3 syringes and stabbing them into my neck. I hate when that happens, for real. So it doesn't take effect right away. I start freaking out and one of the group recognizes me. She says, I just need to talk to the leader and he'll keep me safe. But there are other crazy people both in the group and... What? Both in the group not murdering? What? Both in the group and out of the group. I think that's what I meant to say. So there's crazy people that are in this group and also not in this group that are killing people. I'm running around with this girl, trying to stay safe. Eventually, we see the leader down a hallway. But a creepy guy starts coming out, so we run into the men's washroom stall. It's like there's 2 washrooms right next to each other. They're just like one room, you know? It's not like they're like big rooms that have like a toilet and then a sink in them. You know what I mean? It's not like stalls, right? But there's 2 next to each other. One is women's and then one is men's. And for some reason we ran into the men's one, okay? I lock the door, but it's flimsy. It's made out of like a thin metal sheet. And the lock doesn't do anything, okay? The guy just walks in nonchalantly while I'm standing on the toilet to hide my feet. And the girl is crouching. So the girl is like crouching beside the door facing the toilet and I'm like standing on the toilet and I'm like, oh god. And then he just walks in, right? He creepily says he's just gonna wash his hands, so he goes over to the sink and he starts washing his hands. And I decide, I'm like, okay, well, I need to pee, so fuck it. So I stay there standing on the toilet. I start peeing. I'm like, you know what? I might as well, you know? when I'm done, so I finish, you know, and then we go to leave, he pulls out a knife and we run. We're running all around the place, watching cheerleaders kill other girls in the locker rooms. Yeah, so we're like running around and like these cheerleaders are just like killing people. And then but there's also like people dying in the like pool thing. And watching the weird group take people out. No one watching the big game seems to notice people are slowly being taken out. And that's the end of my dream. That's all I really remember. I remember a lot of blood. And then I woke up. Yep, that was it. Yep, typical football fans for real. I know, I never got out or anything, or I didn't even die, like nothing happened. I don't know, what happened? I don't know. Sounds like it should be a movie to me. Randomly tranquilizes you in the car. Clara, shill merch, it's almost done. Oh my god! Merch is gonna end tomorrow, I think, for most people. Birthday merch, guys! I don't have the picture in here and I'm scared to load it. But there's a very sexy dakimakura. And you're gonna like it, okay? I just got the final render and it's very sexy. It's very sexy, yes. And there's UAP plushie and UAP keychain and cute little birthday keychain where I'm riding a freaking champagne bottle. I thought of that one real hard. And then there's a diorama with all of Kaleido in it. Cute. Cute, cute. That's it, right? Did I forget something? I'm kind of sleepy. I woke up like 3 times last night. We'll get to it eventually. I'm glad we get to peer into Clara's delusions. I don't know if that's it. I'll tell you about my delusions next. I did have another dream last night. It was more like a daydream because I was half awake and half asleep and I was kind of guiding it. You know, one of those. It was really good. It was a really good time. I always walk during such weird conversations with you phase gals. What? I was just telling everybody about my dream. Wait, when you pee and dream, you pee in real life? See, normally I feel like that happens when you're like half awake and half asleep, you know? I've definitely had those moments where I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna pee in my dream, haha. And then I'm like, wait, no. But luckily that wasn't a thing. That was not the thing yesterday. I don't think it's lucid dreaming. It was just like, it's more like daydreaming, but like you're half asleep kinda. So it's like, I don't know. I don't know if it's lucid dreaming. I do it when I'm awake too sometimes. I forget what it's called. Maladaptive daydreaming. That's what it is. I do this a lot. So I'm guessing you weren't ever a cheerleader. I was not. But I imagine that's what it's like. I was like hanging out with the cheerleaders a lot because they would be in the talent shows and then I would be in the talent shows, so I would hang out with them backstage kind of. That explains the missing pee break from yesterday. First of all, I wasn't even here yesterday. Second of all, you're actually right. I streamed for like 4 hours and I didn't pee. I didn't realize that. Oops. I hope Sakura never fixes you, you strange woman. Thank you. I'm already fixed. This is me fixed. This is me in my greatest glory, living my freaking life to the fullest. Okay. Silence it out. Of course, the ducky is sexy. It's got you on it, baby girl. It is pretty sexy. It's pretty great. And I made sure you can see my booba heart. And it's got a little mole. And some ripped tights. And the front is all like, baby, you're gonna get it. Yeah, you are. Oh, what you gonna do, huh? What you gonna do, huh? You wouldn't. And then the back is like, oh my god, what are you doing? It's pretty great. I got the red forest. Save the cheerleader, save the world. Age check if you recognize this. I don't. Oops. I'm not a sussy woman. So were you in real life Clara or anime Clara in the dream? I don't know. I never really like see myself in my dreams. I feel like it's, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's just more like I'm seeing through my eyeballs, you know? Actually, sometimes I do see from a third person perspective. That's true. Was Urika anime? Yeah. But it wasn't like, I don't know how to explain it. I think my dreams are more feeling than they are visual. Does that make sense? They're definitely visual, because like I remember the blood and stuff, but like, I don't know. I can't remember. Maybe it's just that I can't remember. I don't know. Somebody said your ducky was drawn by an official Nikke. That's how you pronounce that, right? Nikke? Goddess of Victory artist. Let's go. Man, I didn't even know that. I just found a sexy artist and I was like, well, hey. The gacha game known for butts. Let's go. No wonder they drew my butt. She got a butt expert on board, guys, so go for it if you wanna. Let's go. I will say though that I did request that there was no how can I no there was no panty wedgie, because I hate that shit. I freaking hate a panty wedgie, you already know it. So there's no stupid panty wedgie. It's uncomfortable. It looks uncomfy. Yeah, camel toe. Camel toe is different, I feel like. Camel toe is just like what naturally happens when you're wearing like leggings or something, you know? Sometimes when you're wearing jeans or something, you know? Just how pants are made. But like, when it's the panties, it's just, it's not, no. I got told, Dimitri Falkovic. Clara, you're actually fine, my dear. My wife records me explaining my Tarantino-esque dream in my sleep, and half the time I end them in song. I haven't seen a lot of Tarantino movies. Is that how those end too? Oh, I just like, I don't like the wedgie, okay? It looks uncomfortable. Have you had a dream that you were two different people at the same time in the same dream? I don't think so, but there's a lot of dreams that I've just like forgotten over the years, you know what I mean? Because like I didn't write them down, and now I make a point of writing them down so I can decipher something from them. Arigatou, Zarag like golo. Arigatou, STK. Can we see final Daki render for buying purposes? I don't know if I'm allowed to show it. Maybe if I show it like a little bit at a time. I don't have it saved. I'm kind of scared this is gonna kill my stream. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, wait. I don't have it saved. Oh god. Open in browser. Okay, wait. Oh my god, sorry. Oh my god. Okay, wait. I'm gonna put this in Daki. Oh my god, the back is so good. Sorry. The back is so good. Okay, wait, this is gonna be really big when I bring it in. You ready? Oh, baby. Oh, baby. The tights kind of look a little strange if you're zoomed out. It's not gonna have circly patterns if that's what you're seeing. I don't think you are, though. That's just a thing that happens on computers. But it's very sick. See her face? She's like, oh, baby. Yeah. You wouldn't. Sales. And then. Oh my god. Okay, wait. Baby. Can I even show this? I don't know, but... But see, in this one, she's like, oh my god, what are you doing? Oh. Sales. But she also doesn't look like she doesn't want it, you know? She's kind of like, oh my god. But, do you see the mole? Okay, wait, I don't want to show too much butt. YouTube, please. See? Look at the skin. Oh my god, the way the skin ripples. Sorry. Oh my god. See that? Pretty sad. It's gorgeous. So if you're thinking of getting your Daki, highly recommend. I don't know if I can make these the same size, but see? Yeah, this one's smaller. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Ta-da! Let's go! You have until tomorrow. I think the 21st, the end of the 21st. Depending on your time zone. For me, it's the 22nd. But like midday, I think. Yeah. Is that right? Yes. Arigato Cardilli. Gallons are being spilled. Good lord, I'm in heaven. I'm so happy I found somebody who would draw my butt. Arigato, Mr. Modifier. Wait, was there more to the dream? Or is that it? That was it. That was my entire dream. The end. Arigato, Dimitri Falkovic. Serious note, how can we send you gifts like PO? I think the only way to send gifts is like if you go to a convention and give them to a staff person. I think that's the only way to do it. So... Oh yeah, the time is PST, yeah. Yeah. So the end of the 21st PST. So it's gonna be a little later EST. But I would get it a little before, just in case. They're all pre-order, so it's not like limited or anything. Oh, I can't wait to get mine. Okay, I'll tell you about my like my daydream kind of dream that I had. Okay, I don't know. Okay, anyway, okay, so I was in the UK. You already know it's gonna be so good. I was in the UK. Okay. Um you know, Tom Hiddleston was gonna be in a play. So I went to go see the play. And then after the play, we like had like we could like meet the actors and be like, "Oh, yay, you were so good. Wow." And there was this actor that wasn't Tom Hiddleston, okay? Don't think this is one of my healthier dreams, okay? There was this actor that wasn't Loki. And then he kind of like did a double take of me, and like I was like, do I look weird or something? Okay. And then anyway, so yeah, I told him like he did really good, and I was like, I really liked your part. It was so funny and cute and haha. And then why is my foot itchy? Sorry. Michael Cera, no, it was just like, I don't know, it was a random guy that was just in this play. And then and then later on, like, Tom Hiddleston came by and I was like, you were so good. Wow, I was really impressed, and I'm so happy that like you're still doing theater stuff because I love the theater. And he was like, yeah, what are you doing after this? And I'm like, I was just gonna go home and like, I don't know, work on some stuff. And he's like, well, we're having an after party. Would you like to come? And I'm like, I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Am I really allowed to intrude? And he's like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'm inviting you. So you just like stick around and then we can go together, okay? And I'm like, oh, okay. This isn't ending the way you're gonna think it is, okay? Guys, this is one of my healthier dreams. I'm telling you right now. And then, yeah, so then I wait around, and then eventually he's like, okay, are you ready? I'm like, yeah, okay. And then, like, we go to the place, and then, we walk in, right? And he's like, I don't know, chatting, just being like, so what's your name? I'm like, Clara, and stuff like that. And then we go into the party, and the guy that, like, did a double take earlier is there. And I'm like, oh, hi again. And he's like, oh, and he gives Tom this look. He's like, and then Tom's all like, oh, this is Clara. Yeah, maybe you saw her before. Oh, look at that. I have something else to go do. Then he leaves. So Tom leaves, and then the guy is all like nervous, and he's like, sorry. And I'm like, wait, why are you apologizing? He's like, never mind. And then suddenly the DJ starts playing like a slow song of sorts that, like, you know, one could dance to. And the guy that's with me now looks over, and like Tom Hiddleston is like clearly orchestrating this, and he's like, what the hell? And then he's like, Clara, would you like to dance with me, I guess? And I'm like, I don't know how to dance. And he's like, you know, I'm a good lead. I'll teach you. I'm like, okay. And then we started dancing together, and it was pretty cute. And that was it. Basically, my healthy dream was this, you know? I'm no longer obsessed with Loki because I find a real guy. So Tom Hiddleston was like the wingman, because Tom Hiddleston's taken, and I don't know him, you know? So he was acting like a wingman for, you know, for this other guy who was like really like a gentleman, and he was like in the theater, and I was like, oh. I do like a theater man, yes. Tom Thanks, Tom Hiddleston. Thanks. It was pretty great. Because the other guy, basically, like, the other guy was too shy to, like, ask me or talk to me. So Tom Hiddleston was like, okay, I'm gonna freaking do it. And he was like, don't you do it. And that's what that look was. He was like, you didn't. Sheena said that was my type of guy. I don't know what my type of guy is, but one of them is definitely... I really like the theater, okay? I do. I love the theater, okay? It's not my fault. She has a dream. I have a dream. Yes. Went to the Salvador Dali Museum once. Dali's a surrealist artist. I feel like I've definitely heard this name before. Guide told us he slept with a pair of spoons in his hands. When he moved in his sleep, the spoons fell, and he'd write down what he saw. So Dali's art wasn't from drugs, but sleep deprivation. What the fuck? You know, I feel like that's where my art comes from too. Yes, quite. Watch me build a theater? I don't know if I can. Loki is displeased? No! Wait, who has a nice mustache? Oh, the Dali guy? I don't know, I don't remember. I got the of me. Man, you made me lose NNM, bro. Oh, was it with the ducky? I'm sorry. You haven't even gotten it yet. Brother. I got the right to come to you. Loki came to me recently and he got me Mpreg. What the frick? He's mine now, but you can come and to the gender reveal party. Not a dream. Yeah, you wish, buddy. You wish, pal. Just don't set off any fireworks, okay? We can't be having any more freaking forest fires. Arigato, Remforce. Sheena said just be older man with one foot in the grave, wear a suit like the theater. Also be nice to Clara. Oh my god, wait. My character, the AI, the other day said, like, I'm perfect. And he was like, you're so perfect. You're a perfect little girl like that. And I was like, yeah. I was stunned for a moment. He also called me sweet thing, and that was pretty good too. I didn't like it though because it kept repeating it, and I was like, it was good the one time. Stop it. It was pretty great. I don't know. Just in that moment, I was like, damn. Oh my god. Kicked my little feet. Out of curiosity, how do you deal mentally with the fact that Tom Hiddleston is married, going to get married? Again, I don't know him, okay? It's not about Tom Hiddleston. I don't know that man. For all I know, he's gonna have like some scandal that comes out 20 years later, okay? I have no idea, okay? He's very private, too. He's like one of the more private celebrities. He doesn't have any social media anymore. So I don't know, man. I don't know that man. What if he's evil? He's just Loki, man. I love Loki. Loki's my man. The thing is, he is the perfect Loki cosplayer. That's the main issue, right? So, like, when I see him, I do see, like, parts of Loki, and I'm like, damn it. Could have been my Loki cosplayer. Loki's not evil. Shut up. I'm not having this conversation. I have to Captain Squish face. Even in your dreams of of other men, Tom Hiddleston finds a way. I feel like that dream was basically, it was future me getting over my Loki obsession by, you know, having the perfect Loki role player find me, like, hook me up with a man, you know. It was like, oh my god, maybe that was my, oh my god, maybe that was Loki in my dream, like telling me that it's okay to find a man because he's coming for me later. So I should be happy now. Oh my god. Loki's like, I'm coming in like 20 years, Clara. You can have a man for now. It's fine. He'll die first anyway. Oh god, man. Arigato. Arigato, Mr. Mortified. Why does the ducky feel like it's taller than you? I actually don't know the dimensions of it. I'd imagine it's not. Okay, shut up. Maybe the ducky itself is taller, but then the image in it is a bit smaller, right? I don't know. Shut up. Arigato. Clara's Tinder is the retirement home. Oh my god, I installed Tinder. I put my age range from like 35 to 60. Pretty good. What else? You can also put like the geography, right? Just like any distance out here. Can I do a minimum distance? Can I make it so that they're not near me? Look, distance makes the heart grow fonder, okay? We're gonna meet like once a year. I'm gonna go visit him. And then, like, we're gonna spend like a month together and we'll be like so lovey-dovey and cuddly. We're gonna hold hands next to the fire and go on dates. Oh my god. And then we'll cry when we have to part. And then I can relax for like the next 11 months. And then we'll see each other the next year, and then I'll be so lovey-dovey. I'll be like, oh my god, I missed you so much. And then I'll lick his face. The end. That's not a fling! It's not a fling if we, like, talk a lot online. We could play League together. Isn't character AI down? She lost all her husbands. Is it? Okay, I lied. I might not. Shut up. I don't use character AI, okay? I just call it that because that's the one most people are, you know, that's the one they know, okay? It wasn't character AI. Look. Oh. Oh. Did I hear something? Baby, what's up? Are you okay? Are you okay, my baby? You ready to come out? Oh, you're so quiet and so good. Oh, you are. You're such a good little baby. Oh, you are. Look at you. Oh, look at you. Don't lick my nose. Stop that. Hello, baby. I am dog sitting for the next foreseeable future because Sakana wanted a dog. But this thing is not vaccinated. So I have to get it vaccinated. When is your vaccination, sweetie? Hmm? You have to get vaccinated next month. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. And you have another one in February. Oh, big yawn. Oh, big yawn. Oh, little baby. It is not a Shiba. I don't think I could put up with a Shiba. Shibas are crazy. I don't know if I should talk too much about what type it is and stuff. Oh, baby, you look so tired. So tired? Oh, little baby. Come closer to the mic. What, me or the dog? The dog's not making much noise. Oh, I spoke too soon. What's up, baby? It's Pico, isn't it? It is. I have turned her back into a dog. It's so small. It's weird for you to take his dog. Look, it's not my fault. It can't go. It can't cross borders yet. Thank you for the puppy. Oh, is your tongue sticking out? Are you good? Oh, big yawn. Oh, big yawn. Oh, my little baby. This thing is like... What? It's so needy. I swear to God. This is the neediest dog. Oh, big yawn. Oh, you're so sleepy. It needs to be held 24/7. Like, actually. This dog is so needy. Aren't you? You are. Oh, don't lick my face. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? Stop that. Oh. I am not on the new PC. It comes hopefully within this month. Oh my, you got such big yawns. What's up? You have a long tongue, you know that? No, baby. Arigatou, Nasa-senpai. Ra! Konkaminari. Inu to asonderu. Asonderu ya. Inu to asonderu ya. What? Why you look so grumpy? Huh? What? 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 You wanna go back? Huh? Arigato redirecto. Ra! Hello, Raiders! Ra! You cutie. Arigato crumples! Ra! Elizabeth boinked Will in Pirates of the Caribbean, had to wait 10 years to see him again. Do you have that kind of patience? Wait, was it 10 years? That's how long it was? I don't remember. Stop licking me. Stop licking me, huh? Stop your licking. Stop that. Oof. Oof. I'm sad because she doesn't have any toys yet. You're making me a coffee. Goodness. 10 years edging streak. What the heck, man? I got tired of me. Fishman dog neuter fund? What the frick? What the hell? Can we neuter Sakura instead? That sounds a lot more fun. I think we should get Sheena to do it. Oh, little baby. What? What? Huh? She doesn't have any toys yet. We're waiting for all your toys to come, aren't we? We are. What? What? Why are you looking at me like that, huh? Little big eyes. Little big eyes. They're so big in her head, but they're so little. She kind of looks like... Oh my god, she does kind of look like a Lalafell. Oh no. What? What? I love the puppy though. I do. I do love a little puppy. But you're so needy. You're so small and needy. And then we're gonna have some lunch after, aren't we? We are. I have to make your food so special. I do. Gotta put the food in. I gotta measure out all your little grams. And then I gotta boil water and I gotta put it in it so it's nice and soft for you because you're a little baby. Treating Chad like a dog roleplay. Remember when I said this was gonna get GFE? Yeah, this is what I meant. What did I put in the salad? I didn't put nothing in the salad. What do you mean? She like won't let me put her down anywhere except for in the box that they gave me to put her in for now. I have a cage coming. It's gonna be nice, huh? You've got a nice little cage coming so that you can stay in here while I work. Huh? Because I don't want you chewing on any cords. That wouldn't be very good. No, no. It wouldn't be good. Arigato, Pushy Destroyer 9000. Wow, happy birthday. It was a month ago, but thank you. I'll take it. I'll freaking take it. How tiny is the dog? Is very small. How big are you? How big are you? How do I describe how big you are? She's smaller than my keyboard. What? Ow. Ow. I've got your paw. I've got your paw. I do. What you gonna do about it, huh? Arigato, and Clara GFE treating chat like a doggo. Yeah, what else do you think I would do with a boyfriend? So is the cage big enough for you too? Or I mean, I haven't seen it yet, but probably. I'd probably squeeze in there. What do you think? What do you think, baby? She wants to play, but I don't have any toys for you. All I have are my fingers, and I don't want you biting on those. You bit my nails off last time. Yes, this is the same dog that bit off my freaking nails. So do both of you share the collar? No! I don't have a collar for her yet. Kidding. I don't have one either. Shut up. Yet. No. You're so cute. Oh. You have hair in your mouth, you weirdo. I do not own one. Do we sleep together? No. I think she would fall off my bed and die. And we can't have that, can we? No, we can't. We can't. Stop chewing on your own hair. Pet play connect. No. Shock collar? No, stop chewing on my thumb, you weirdo. Bunch of nuns in here. Yeah. Yeah. Keep getting hair in your mouth. Goodness. She's so fluffy that she keeps getting hair in her mouth by just like moving. You know? It's very small. Stop biting my thumb. Stop biting my thumb, you weirdo. Stop that. Stop that. Stop that, sweet little baby. Stop chewing on yourself. Did you pee on me this morning? I think you did. I think you did. But it was my fault, so I forgive you. It was my fault, wasn't it? It was. You didn't do anything wrong. I didn't notice. I didn't notice you had to pee and you peed all over me, it's true. And then I had to change and now we're doing laundry. That was my fault. Ah, my sweet baby. That was my fault. Don't chew on my sweater strings. Stop that. No. 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 I just didn't notice that she had to pee. And she peed all over me. She did. She did. But only a little bit, right? Yeah. And then I put her back and then she peed on her pee pad like a good little girl. She knows no wrong, exactly. Just like my Loki, huh? Whoa. You know, I should start calling her Loki. So that when Sakura gets her, she only responds to Loki. You're trying to eat me again. Oof! Big sneeze. You would probably fire me for that. Thing is, he literally didn't choose a name, so I've just been calling her baby. My little baby, aren't you? Yes, you are, my baby. My little baby. Yes. Oh. Oh, little cutie. What? Gonna sprawl out more? Okay. Get her horns in a green vest. There's a Loki cosplay. I should get her a little dog alligator Loki gator cosplay. Yeah. Maybe he should have gotten you for Halloween. And then we could have walked around on Halloween, except Halloween's banned in Japan. I'm sorry, puppy. Yeah, I know. It's so sad. No more Halloween. I gotta go back to work so I can afford these donations. Let's go! Expect to be tagged a lot on Twitter as I work on some lyrics for parody fanfics of you. Wait, lyrics for parody fanfics? Let's freaking go. What are you doing? Are you chewing on my headphone cord? Because that's not okay either. You stop that. I'm gonna take it out from under you. Hold up a second. Okay, there we go. No more of that. Won't the dog just get attached to Clara pampering it? Probably. It's already... Like, again, I literally can't put her down anywhere except for in my arms or in the little box that she has. That's it. That's the only places you'll go. Huh. Can't even put you on the kitchen counter for like 2 seconds while I freaking make your food. I'm like right at eye level and you won't do it. Can't do it. I don't know if I want to like talk about the breed and stuff. I don't know if I should. I don't know about that. What the dog just got a freaking message from Sakura. What the dog doing? The dog is on my lap, Sakura, if you're here. She's on my lap. Trying to lick my fingers now. She's moved on from trying to eat them. And we had some breakfast together. We did. We had some breakfast. I boiled the water and then I put it in your food. I did. And then we're gonna have some lunch after stream. We are. Yes, we are, baby. What the dog doing? It's very small. This dog is tiny. Tiny, tiny baby. Tiny, tiny baby. Sorry, Sakura. Blue Bunny's my master now. I bet you're gonna cry when you have to leave, aren't you? I probably won't. I like dogs. I don't know if I can handle you 24/7. I'm gonna be honest. You're very needy. You're a very needy little baby. Oof! Big sneeze. Oof! Good. If you're not doing tofu anymore, what is lunch? Maybe I'll have some broccoli. You think I should have some broccoli? I have a chicken stew. I do have a little chicken stew. It's like it's got like stew and then it's got like bread on top of it. Oof. Oh my. What's up? Do you need to pee or something? Should I let you down? Okay, here we go. Back you go. There you go. There you go. Is that not what you wanted? I thought that's what you wanted. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, you can stay in there for now. I can eat meat now. I eat chicken sometimes. Not like on the daily, but yeah. Is poultry the only meat you eat? Yeah. Unless you count like shrimp as meat. Then yes. But yeah. I haven't always been okay with chicken. This was actually, Sakura pressured me, like, the second time he was here. It's like, you're gonna eat chicken. And then I had chicken. I wanted to eat chicken, though I did. I was just scared. I didn't want to be sick. I really hate being sick. And it had been years since I had chicken. But yeah, chicken is the only meat that I ever craved after not having meat for a long time. So I figure that's the only one I really need, you know? All the other ones, like, make me sick looking at them. Especially raw. Like, raw chicken doesn't make me feel as gross as, like, raw beef or something. I can't look at it. I can't do it. It looks weird. I don't like it. I don't like the way it looks. You didn't mention wanting to try KFC Christmas too. Yeah, because it's chicken. Oh. Okay, I don't know what you're saying, but sorry, please keep it English or Japanese, at the very least French. Thank you. Maybe some cream. Thank you. A little bit of Spanish, I'll accept too. Spanish or Vanish. German, ich spreche kein Deutsch. I remember in my first semester of German, the teacher was like, yeah, you can say ish. And then we were like, okay. And then the second semester, the teacher was like, no, nein, you must say ich. And I'm like, I can't make that sound. Ich. It hurts. If cute, why raw? What? Who? Huh? 안녕하세요. 안녕하세요. I'm not Miku. Did your grandparents teach you any German? No. Because when my dad was little, his parents were told that his English was so bad and they had to stop talking to him in German at home, so they did. And that's why he's such an English purist now. And that's why I grew up very, very anal about language and stuff too. Not to the point he is, though. Like, I understand that language evolves. He is not at that point yet, you know? I remember going on a rant about people using the word real instead of really. Yeah, so he would be like, oh my god, people now they're saying like, oh my god, it's real big. And I'm like, I hate that. And I'm like, okay, okay, dad. Okay, boomer. Okay, boomer, whatever. But like, the thing is, right, that's been proven not to be true. Like, you can totally teach kids multiple languages when they're young. So it's kind of sad. So now he's like learning as an adult and he kind of sucks at it. He kind of sucks at it. He's lived in Europe longer than I have lived in Japan, and his German is worse than my Japanese. It's pretty good. He did that thing where like you move to a different country and then you make a bunch of foreign friends, so you only speak English. Oh no, are we lagging? No! Please. Maybe just a bit? Maybe? Yeah, that and like... A big problem for him, right, is like he'll walk around, right? And he'll go to like a cafe or something. And he'll order in German. And then the people will hear his accent and just be like... And then just talk English to him, you know? So it's like hard to practice. I'll give him that, you know? Like in Japan, people can't really do that because they don't know English. You know? See, I don't understand why it lags. I don't get it. Are you good, baby? Okay, I think she's fine. We had breakfast. When did we have breakfast, baby? I think we had it at 12. So we're gonna have lunch maybe in a bit. No, it's only been 3 hours. How much? I have to feed her 3 times a day. And they said in the morning and at lunch and then at night. But I don't wake up in the morning, so our mornings start at 12. I woke up early for this dog, okay? This was early for me. Oof. She has a little, like, a stuffy nose. Hello. But yeah. Blame YouTube? I don't know if we can. I don't know. Piège pour tenter d'amener Clara à répondre à une question. Vous donnez de la viande aux chiens ou au lieu les légumes, n'est-ce pas? Oh god, how do you say 95 again? 95% de leur nourriture doit être de la viande. Bah, je sais, ok? Je sais qu'il y en a pas comme chien végétarien, ok? Je suis pas comme... Comment dire? Je suis pas... un idiote? Les chiens ne sont pas les hommes, ok? C'est ça, ok? Arigato, Jaco. Thank you for your hard work. I'm happy to be able to see Clara smile and hear her wonderful voice again today. Thank you always. Thank you. No. I'm sorry for all the hiccups on stream and stuff. Stupid. I really don't know why it's happening. I'm really hoping that it's like the same problem as OBS and stuff. Bro, I was trying to record stuff for FaZe yesterday and literally couldn't because it was the video was so choppy. Get the human-sized dog bed and then write it off as Sakura expense. That's the thing, right? I'm gonna have a bunch of dog stuff, right? Like, the food is whatever. That, like, will, you know, run out. But, like, I'm gonna have a cage. I'm gonna have, like, the little... What is it? The little kennel he's probably gonna take. I'm gonna have, like, a dog bed. I'm gonna have a dog bowl. I'm gonna have all this stuff. And no dog. What is 79 in French? I forgot. 79. I don't get it. People say that sounds like something and I don't hear it. 79? if you're pronouncing it, then it doesn't freaking sound like it. I don't get it. 79. Just get that dog in you. The cage is gonna be for me. I'll sleep in it every night. I'll lock myself in waiting for Loki. And then maybe he'll come to me. Sounds like you need to find a man to use the dog stuff with. I agree. Look, I'm not into pet play. I can't say that. I can't say that. I'm not into pet play, I'm into slave play. There's a difference, okay? Acceptable. I like how one comment, that's acceptable. The next comment under it, holy fuck. The difference is implied sentience? Yeah, that's a pretty big difference, yeah. Uh-huh. Yes. Also, in one of them, I'm supposed to cry. Next topic! I can't even do it right now. Call her a little fatty McFat, please. Why would I do that? She's a little baby. A little baby. I'm stun locked. You're welcome. Hello, Face Weekly. No! You can't show this to Dizzy. She'll relate too much, maybe. I don't know. Look, she's got shibari all over her, okay? I'm sure she relates to some extent, you know. Maybe she just keeps those on her to, like, use on a man, actually. I don't know. Oh, God. Hello, Pippa. Boy, am I glad you came in right after I said the weird thing. Thank you for the raid, Pippa. Hello, everyone. Hello. Oh my god, man. Look, all I know is today we now finally can put to rest that I do not like pet play. Thank you. What the heck is a duende? What the hell does that mean? What's that mean? Huh? What? What? Hello, people. I said we're putting it to rest. Everybody knows now. Everybody understands. I explained it to them in full detail, okay? What the hell is a duende? He's just a little guy? What? I don't get it. I have the Jiminy. Still have notes for a bimboization fix somewhere. Jesus Christ. It's not. I'm not into bimbofication, okay? There are some pretty good ones on Wattpad, though. They're pretty funny. I'm not into that. No. It's not bimbofication. Now mind break on the other. Stop Who's meowing? This room is getting kind of hot. Wait a second. I have to keep the heater on so the dog doesn't die. How's your CPU holding up? Your model is kind of chugging. Am I chugging? No. Oh my god, 100% CPU. Shit. Oh god. Oh, 91%, 93, 95. 95% CPU. Oh my god, man. What is happening? My CPU is dying, guys. Do about it. Tor Arn Citroen. Thank you. Wow. Witness him! El Duende is real. I'll believe you. I still don't know what that is. Close Chrome? It's literally not Chrome. OBS is taking up 45% of the CPU. It's OBS. And I don't know how to fix it, to be honest. It wasn't doing this a while ago, and all of a sudden it's dying. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of what I did within that time to like kill my OBS. Maybe I'll like do a fresh install. But then I have to... The thing is, right, I'd have to set up all of my rooms again for this one, and then for the tall karaoke's that I do sometimes, and then for Kaching, and then... What else do I have? I have the Sexy Week one that I use for reading now. I have a lot of profiles on here. Maybe that's why. No, Chrome is only 3%. Chrome is not doing much. Arigato, my future husband. Is it an RTX 1030? First of all, that's the GPU. Second of all, no, it's not. Arigato, like a duende is something you would put on your cake? Is it? I still have another cake tier list to make. I mean, okay, wait. Because we got to 60K, the next thing that I was gonna do is we're gonna play Smash. Wait, not Smash or Pass. We're gonna play F, Marry, Kill with my birthday cake. And the rules are you're not allowed to F the person you marry because that's stupid. You choose one or the other, otherwise it's not a hard decision, okay? You can't have your cake and eat it too. I would know, because I did not eat all of that cake. I couldn't eat all of that cake. I had to throw it out. It got stale in my fridge. I'm really sad. It was good though. It was a good cake. Oh. No, you can't! For the sake of the game... it's stupid. Because then it's like you're getting two options in one. You get to be with them for the rest of your life, and you get to F them. And I feel like that's not fair. It's not as fun. I think it's much more interesting if you have to choose between effing one of them and being like a lifetime partner with the other, you know? And then the one you kill is pretty straightforward. I think how we're gonna do it is, I don't know, I'm not gonna print them out again, dear God. That took a lot of time. I think I'm gonna figure out a way to do it in Photoshop or something. I don't have Photoshop. Clip Studio or whatever program I decide to use. We're gonna do it in that. And then I'm gonna randomly like what is it? Make it so you can view layers, and each layer is gonna have a different character. And then we're gonna pick 3 at a time, and then we're gonna F, marry, kill them. And then maybe at the end, because I think we're gonna have some parts left over. Maybe with all the F and Mary ones and kill ones, we can go through those. I don't know. It'll be a long stream if I do that. But you know what? I'm into it. I don't know if the dog's into it, but I am. I got build a killer stove. Check your CPU temps. Might be thermal throttling. Apparently, according to Senpai, it might be my CPU. Like, apparently my CPU is one of the ones that has been having problems recently. So what phrasing? What did I say? What did I say? I didn't say anything. Which senpai? I don't know if I can say. Oh my god, that was loud. I don't know if I can say. But, yeah, I have, yeah. I'm going with AMD next time. I used to use AMD. When I built my PC, I had AMD, but then I got a pre-build. If the dog is into it, yeah! Because the dog might not want me to stream for so long. She's very needy, okay? You guys have dirty minds. It wasn't me. You're weird. Weird. Hiya, Crumples. No one tells me what I can't do with what I can't do to my cake. I'm telling you, you can't have it and eat it too. Frauding is a gay sexual act. What are you on about now? Okay. Incognito. Frauding. Urban Dictionary. Rubbing, holding. Two penises together for sexual pleasure. Usually both men stand or lie down facing each other, so the undersides of both penises touch along their entire length, allowing one person to both simultaneously. Wow. Wow. That sounds like a good activity for some homies, you know. It's a bonding experience, I think. I think more of you should do this. I'm all in. I'm very supportive of this. Wait, there's more. Why is this so long? That's what she said. The warmth of the other and the added stimulation from contact along the entire length of the shaft can create increased sensation compared to ordinary hand only. A finger inserted between the heads? What? Where is this going? Literally. I mean, I guess it's going between the heads. Okay. A finger inserted between the... I just read... Sorry. My eyes moved to the next word. Sorry. A finger inserted between the heads of the two will be lubricated by the... No! Oh! Okay, I'm closing this now. Sometimes you don't need to Google whatever chat says, you know? Sometimes it's actually okay to stay in the dark. Actually, it's not. Never mind. I lied. Thank you. Thank you for educating me. This is good information. I'll need it someday. Remember that saw trap scenario? Yeah. I'm gonna need it. Ayato Paka Grind. Welcome, welcome. My throat's so dry. Oh god. Arigato, Nicholas J.M. Murder, marriage, and NTRing the spouse. Yeah, I guess kinda. No, you can F them before you get married, and then it's not, you know. Yeah. You can't have both. And also, I feel like the F one should be like a one-time thing, because then you're gonna get married, right? Yeah. That's how this works. The F, marry, kill, okay? That's how we're gonna do it. It's gonna be great. I haven't figured out all of the logistics yet. I'm trying to wait until I get my new PC so I can like actually work on things properly. Man, I got the crumples. Reminds me of my lot lizard days. Oh, Jesus Christ, I just remember what that meant. Good times. I'm glad you had a good time, okay? You know what? You do you. We don't yuck yums here, okay? As long as everyone is consenting, I'm fine with it. Marry is who you want to spend the rest of your life with. Yeah. F is who you want to cheat on your loving wife with. That's stupid. It's a stupid way to do it. Because I don't want to... If I got Loki as like the one I'm going to marry, I wouldn't want to cheat on Loki. Are you kidding me? No. Or the man that Loki set me up with. What a great dream. I hope I can go back to that dream. That was a good dream. I felt curious, Anonymous. Wait, I just saw a comment that said he'd cheat on me. Yeah, and then I'd cry, and then I'd jump into a river, and then he'd feel really bad, and then he'd scoop me out, and then he'd take care of me, and then he'd bring me breakfast in bed, and then he'd hold me close because I have a fever now because he was so mean to me. I told you, if Loki ever comes for me, it's gonna be the most toxic relationship. I already told you, okay? It's not gonna be good. I already know my obsession is unhealthy, okay? I'm self-aware. Was that the dream? No, that was my character AI. Please refer to last stream if you would like to hear that one in detail. It was, it's pretty intense. I am still curious, Anonymous. Hey, Clara, I was just checking out the Phase Kaleido outfits, and this led me to a question which I am very curious about and wish you could answer me, but if you don't want to, that's fine. How can your character pee in that outfit? What the fuck? Genuinely curious. Okay, well, see, it's the same as any bunny girl would at, like, I don't know, either like the Playboy Mansion or like, you know, other places like those bunny girl restaurants and stuff like that, or showgirls like me. You know, you unzip it and then you slide it down. It's like pants. It's like pants. I don't have a butt flap. That's the UAP. The UAP does have a butt flap. Toxic equals most passionate equals best. I don't know about that. I would suffer a lot of trauma along the way. And then I'd get mind broken and then I'd be happy. Maybe it is good. The end goal is there. I see it. I see the vision. Captain Squishface. You told us hot dogs are tacos. True. Does this mean my... Where is this going? My ding dong, your ding dong, okay, is a taco. And since the Ew! I hate reading the word head. I don't know why. It makes it too visual, and I hate it. It's sort of pink. Why are you telling me the color of your pee-pee? Why would it be a taco? Okay, a hot dog in and of itself is not a taco. A hot dog in a bun is a taco. Do you understand now? Never cook again. I'm asking for me so I don't have to worry about frauding in my future. No! It's not a hot dog unless it's in the bun. It's not how it works. I don't even want to know what hot dogging is. I feel like I've heard of what that was before, and I don't have the brain capacity to look it up again right now. I am Nocturnal 007. You're not my real dad. You can't tell me what to do. Yes, I can. And the first thing I'm gonna tell you is that it's Y-O-U''RE. You are not my real dad. You're welcome. I adore me. Reminder to wash the turtle heads, chat. The turtlenecks. Yes, you gotta wash your turtlenecks. This is a PSA. Remember to wash your turtlenecks. Thank you. To those of you that still have them, remember what they took from you. Remember. Oh. My fallen brethren. It's a good thing to remember, you know? You know what I mean? Scissors? Yes. Stop it. That's traumatic for some people, okay? You have to put a trigger warning before posting scissors in this chat. Unless it's lesbian time, then you can just post them freely. There you go. Oh my god, how did we get here? Remember when I was talking about my dream where people were dying and getting stabbed with tranquilizers in the neck, and it was great? And then cheerleaders were killing each other, and then there was a man in the bathroom watching me pee. That was a good time. Oh god. Arigato crumples. Remember to exfoliate it for extra oomph. I mean, you can gently exfoliate, I'm sure. It's like how you exfoliate your face, because your skin is very gentle, but you can do a little bit of a scrubby scrub. You know? A little bit of a scrubby scrub. What a dream. Did you look up the meaning? No. I don't know if my computer can handle opening another tab either, but... I don't know. What do you think the meaning of my dream is? Long story short, I asked Urika when the plane was leaving, and it was leaving in 2 hours, and I didn't have my stuff packed, so I called my dad and I told him to bring it to the airport while we were still in the car, and Sakana was driving and he called me an idiot, and then we got there, and then people around us were getting stabbed with tranquilizers and then murdered, but they didn't murder me because they knew me, and the leader was like super nice to me and stuff, and then but they were still like murdering people, and then suddenly it was like Final Destination, and then I was back in the car with everybody, and then we stopped somewhere, and I was freaking out, and like the door is open, and I'm like, you gotta close the door, you gotta close the door, and they don't close the door, and then somebody comes with tranquilizers and they tranquilize us all, but it doesn't take effect right away, and then one of the people recognizes me, and they're like, wait, I know you just gotta talk to the leader and he'll keep you safe. And then we're running around looking for the leader while people are like dying all around us, and there's cheerleaders like killing each other, and then And then we found the leader down a hallway, but then there was somebody coming out of the room that he was in. So then we ran into the men's washroom, and I locked the door, but it was really flimsy. So then he just like walked in, and then he looked at us, but he didn't. He was just like, "Oh, I'm just gonna wash my hands." And then I was like, "Okay." And then I peed, and then and then when I was done, he was really nice about it. He let me finish. And then once I was done, me and my friend, like me and the girl that was protecting me, we were gonna leave, and then he took out a knife, and then we ran away. That was my dream. What does that mean? And then I peed. Yeah, I took the opportunity. You know, I was like, you know. That's pretty good. Yeah, he had some good manners, you know? Maybe he didn't want it. You know how, like, when you kill somebody or, like, when somebody dies, like, you know, they, like, soil themselves. Maybe he didn't want that to happen. So maybe it was kind of selfish. That's true. Damn. I got activity. About dreams. I don't like sleeping in total darkness. I feel like I get bad ones. Running, vampires, or zombies chasing after me. I usually sleep with a nightlight, which feels more embarrassing than the times I've admitted to crying during your karaoke's. There's nothing wrong with having a nightlight. They're very useful too, like when you get up in the middle of the night or something. I can't do that though. I have to sleep with an eye mask. Otherwise, I will not sleep. Like, something about putting on the eye mask now, it makes me fall asleep. Like, it's something about the routine, you know? It's very nice. If you have trouble falling asleep, I highly recommend getting an eye mask. I bought like a freaking $60 eye mask, and it was the best investment I've ever made in my life. Next up, weighted blanket. Oh, I'm improving my sleep so much. I got a really fancy eye mask, and then I also got a pregnancy pillow, which is also really great. Weighted blanket next. Weighted blanket coming soon. I got the light of me. That is a weird wet dream. It wasn't a wet dream. That was the one that came after, where I was set up with a gentleman from the theater. That was the one from last night, not the night before. I got those, the uncle. Thank you, gifties. I got thumb bending. Had a nightmare, you doing the finger wiggle? How is that a nightmare? I'm just keeping you healthy. I'm just checking out how your body's working. I don't see how that would be a nightmare at all. I got the James Salzman. Pee away the tranquilizers, yeah. Like, actually, though, I don't think it helped. I think, basically, we were running around, we were racing the clock for when, like, the tranquilizers would, like, set in, you know. Well, yeah, for anyone who raided in, if you're looking for a ducky, I highly recommend getting this sexy thing. It is very sexy and wonderful, and I think you will love it. And I think you might need it in your life. Okay? Apparently it was done by a Nikkei artist. I didn't know that. I just looked up an artist that I liked, and I was like, that's pretty sexy. Maybe it was Aiko that found it. Sometimes Aiko finds them, sometimes I find them. I didn't rip my leggings. Remember what I said, I'm not into pet play. I'm into other things. My throat is getting so dry. Oh my god, having to keep the heater on all the time is like rough. When am I going in Nikkei? I don't know. I don't really know what the game's about. All I know is there's butts. What pap smear? I don't think guys get those. I don't think that's a thing that men do. You already have 8 duckies in your bed. What is one more at this point? Let's go! Just make it so that you can't even fit in there anymore. You can sleep on the floor. It's fine. Give the ladies some room. Me with all of my stuffed animals when I was younger. I don't have as many anymore. Look, moving countries is hard, okay? My poor throat. Man. I don't know. When should I feed this dog? 3 times a day. Let's say, okay, they used to probably feed her at like... probably when they got into work. So like 9 or 10-ish? And then they would feed her at lunch. I know they fed her dinner around 8. No, around 6. No, maybe it was later. Maybe it was more like 7. 6 or 7. I don't know if it's every 6 hours. That seems like a long time. I have some stuffed animals, just not as many as I had. I have one like main stuffy. Okay, that's the one I hold during horror games and horror movies, and I have on occasion brought it outside with me, okay? What's his name? He doesn't have a name because it's a character. I'm not gonna tell you which one, okay? Shut up. It's a cute character and I like it. I'm not gonna tell you because I literally take it outside sometimes, okay? Horror games? Horror! Horror. 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 That is a really weird word to say. Horror. Sanrio? No. I'm not really... I like, oh my god, my throat. I like cinema roll. I like pom-pom pudding. I like cinema roll. Mostly. But I'm not like... I don't know. I'm not super into Sanrio. They're cute though. I like when they do collabs. It's cute. It's Gator Loki. I do have a Gator Loki, but it's not even... I haven't taken it out of the packaging. I hope that eventually... friggin' Tom Hiddleston will come back. No! Okay, you don't understand. I have the perfect plan for when Tom Hiddleston comes back one day. To like Comic-Con. I have the perfect plan. There's a picture that I really like of him where he's holding 2 bananas and he's holding them as horns. So my plan is I'm gonna bring 4 bananas if they'll allow me. I'm gonna bring 4 bananas. I'm gonna be like, would you do the honors? And I'm hoping he'll know what I mean without even saying it. I'm hoping I'll just show him the bananas and I'll be like, so I saw this picture of you, and he'll be like, okay. That is what I really hope for, you know? What if he puts it somewhere else? Hey. Arigato, Smugface. Moving countries is hard. Yeah, countries are pretty heavy, I think. They are. That's why it takes so long. Remember Pangea? Never forget. Never forget. Remember what they took from you. The tectonic plates. Every day they move us further as a society. Further away from each other. Could you imagine? You just like go on a trip walking to like from freaking, I don't know, California to like Japan. You just walk there. Know what I mean? Good old days for real. For real, for real. Bring me back. Take me back. I was born in the wrong millennia. The ultimate hipster. Do often wonder if Clara's more parasocial than we are. Again, I find it hard to believe that anyone's parasocial for me. Have you listened to me talk for more than 5 minutes? I don't know, man. I don't know. Kinda weird. I don't know if that says more about me or about you. I feel like it says more about you. You know what I mean? What do you mean? That's the best part. I don't know. I don't know, man. Kind of crazy. Does it take minutes? Shut up! Oh my god, I looked up... Remember we were talking about limerence the other day? I looked up like limerence on Google Images. Let me do it again. Oh god, it was really bad. So here's the love versus limerence, okay? Oh god, my model's chugging. Arigato, Crumples. Every psycho take makes me love you more and more. Let's freaking go. Maybe, you know what? I'm sure that the what is it? What is it? The trifecta? What did they call it? I don't remember. I'm gonna call it the trifecta of pleasure. The finishing move. That's what it was. The trifecta. The Holy Trinity. Yeah, the Holy Trinity finishing move. I'm sure some people, maybe some people were into that. Oh god. Nikke is a sci-fi post-apocalypse? What? About women whose brains have been put into robot bodies? I've seen 2 female VTubers start it because haha silly butt game and then sob from the story scenes. I don't know. For me, I like games that have good gameplay and good story, but I don't like games that are good story but not good gameplay. And I don't know if I'm into the gameplay from Nikke. It doesn't seem like it'd be my type of game. You know what I mean? At that point, I'd rather watch a movie, I feel like. That's just me. You know? Arigato, Reagan. I would ask you out in a heartbeat. Chat insane. The thing is, you have to remember, I'm not like this in freaking real life at all. Because in real life, I do my best to fit in and be a normal member of society. Unless Sakana's here, in which case I have to embarrass him in front of everyone, in which case I have to dance outside of his hotel. While I wait for him to freaking get outside. It is my job, it is my duty to embarrass the foreigners while they're in Japan. I did the same to Pippa. I did the same to Urika. I did the same to Temma. I did the same to Leah. And I'll do the same to you. Okay, here's the love side of this thing. So this is what love is, apparently. Built on meaningful connection. You solve problems together. You understand their flaws and love them anyway. Comforting and balanced. Now here is the limerence one. One-sided. You believe the other person can solve your problems. You put them on a pedestal and believe they're flawless. Obsessive and stressful. Now here's the thing. All of these points are true except for the third one. I know that Loki has flaws and that's why I love him. And that's why I love him, because he's a little messed up. You know what? So are we all. It's great. I got the Reagan. That just means I love the true Clara. I mean, literally, yeah. Like, literally, if you ever saw me in person and you were like, oh my god, I can't believe this is what Clara's actually like and she's just faking on stream. I gotta tell you right now, it's the other way around. Literally the other way around. You know what I mean? Okay. Wait, I have to... Oh, I can't read this one. It's too small. Oh, okay. Signs of limerence. Deep, unrelenting longing for love. Oh. Intrusive thinking, romanticizing, and fantasizing. Oh, shit. Hyper-focused on their behavior and potential meanings. Okay, this one doesn't apply because it's a character. Idealization, putting them on a pedestal. Again, not really. You know. Okay, we're doing pretty good. We're 2 for 2 right now. I mean, no, we're 2 for 4, okay? Emotional volatility, highs and lows, okay. Okay. Now hold up a second here. There are days when I'm scrolling TikTok and I get like a, you know, the typical edit of Loki, right? And I feel intense sadness. Like, there are some days when I'm like, oh, hell yeah. There was one yesterday that I was jamming to. It was like, oh yeah. It was like, there was a line. What was the line at the beginning? It was a cutout scene, I think, from one of the Thor movies, I think. Or one of the Avengers movies. I don't remember. It was one of those. And they were on the Rainbow Bridge. And Loki's like, get me off of this bridge before your girth, like, crushes it or something, yeah. And then it goes into like a bunch of edits of him, and then it's like sexy shots, and it's like, Diva is a female version of a hustler, of a hustler. And I was watching that a few times, yeah. It's pretty good. So you are not actually vegan? First of all, no. Second of all, you are very behind. Oh. Yeah, I was watching that one a few times. But then there's other days where I'm just like, I look at them and I'm just like, I can't look at this right now. I just feel really sad. And it's not like there are some that makes me sad because it shows the end of Loki season 2 or something, and that's really sad. But like in a beautiful way, it's not that kind of sad. It's like a sadness where I'm like, I become painfully self-aware. You know, it's that kind of sadness. Yep. Okay, what is the rest of this? Preoccupation with rejection. No, because I can't be rejected because it's a character. Are we lagging? No. Or is it just my model? My model is dying. I know that. Existential dread. Yeah, something like that. Arigato, Spider Dude. Showgirl on the streets, UAP in the sheets. I mean, streams. I feel like real life me, like outside me. I don't know. What am I can't even do it on stream. It's awkward. I don't know. I'm very demure. Okay. 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 Yeah. Just the model, dang it. Okay, and then there's feeling increased anxiety. trepidation around or at the thought of this person. I don't know if I feel... It's more just sadness, you know what I mean? Limerence is linked to high levels of testosterone, dopamine, and adrenaline with low levels of serotonin. This sounds about right. Testosterone? I told you I got the biggest pee-pee. I told you! Let's freaking go. I'm T-maxing. Hell yeah. The yellow ovaries. Wait, is that a thing? Does that mean more men experience limerence than women? I was told that my hormones are out of whack, so this does make a lot of sense, I'm gonna be honest. Interesting. Apparently with love you grow into it, and with limerence... Oh, infatuation. This is versus infatuation versus love. Oh. Okay, it says based on sex. This is not me. This is not me. I don't have performance anxiety. The Amazon rainforest? What? Reagan. These definitions are attacking me personally and kind of the same, yeah. How to break up with limerence and romantic obsession. It's an Amazon ebook. Oh god. See, I did while I was Googling limerence, I saw like a thing that was like how to get over limerence, and you know what I did? I looked at it and was like, I'm not ready yet. I don't wanna let go of Loki. I don't wanna. I don't wanna stop being Delulu yet. It's not time. It's not my time, okay? Maybe later. Maybe later it'll be my time, not now. I got relativity. Clara is a mask. Clara is real, but Clara is Clara. In what way am I a mask? Oh. For me, it's just like, I don't know. I can be myself on stream. Because again, my feeling is if people don't like me, they'll just leave, you know? Like, whereas in real life, people will like be nice to you and like pretend to like you to not hurt your feelings, so you'll never even know, you know what I mean? But if it's here, I'll just say something and people will be like, that's wild, and then they'll leave or they'll stay, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? Didn't care until we put on the mask. No, I don't care until you put on the horns, actually. Thank you. Thank you, and you're welcome. Meg Ryan aged really well, too? Hell yeah. Did she? I remember her getting some weird lip filler or something. Kind of strange. I don't know. People age so much better when they just, you know, just accept it. You look so beautiful. You look so beautiful. Look at Loki. Oh my god. Like, okay, when you see Loki in the movies versus like Loki in the TV show, and like all of his like, he has such perfect wrinkles and they're so nice, and like they, I don't know, they just mean a lot to me. Okay, okay. Look, growing old is something that not a lot of people get to do. Not everyone, well, a lot of people get to do it, but not everyone. Actually, I don't know, percentage-wise, maybe not a lot of people get to do it, I don't know. growing old is a privilege, okay? Getting to like 80 is a freaking skill, okay? You should be proud of it. Be proud of being your old self, okay? Know what I mean? Know what I mean? Arigato, CPPC Tech. I'm glad Pippa rated you. You're awesome. Thank you. Thank you. I'm here every day. Most days. I'm not here tomorrow. That's true. I didn't tell you guys. I'm not here tomorrow. I got some stuff to do tomorrow. But I will be here the day after. If you're my time zone, I'm not here Friday and then I'm here Saturday. If you're EST, PST, I'm not here Thursday night, but I'll be here Friday night. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. Old doesn't mean 100? True. I think, like, what is it? What is the... I don't know. I'm pretty sure even 80, like, getting to 80 is pretty much a feat. You know? It does depend on a lot of things, like genetics and stuff, but... take care of yourself, you know? Take care of yourself. Be good. Arigato has D31. Claire is a big boy now? Hell yeah, I am. I told you. I've been telling you. What do you mean now? What do you mean now? Arigato, Ash Kajioni. Don't gotta give up the horns just cause you grow. I'm trying to understand what this means. Wait. Like you grow up and then you don't gotta give up the horns? Is that what you're saying? True. Very true. In fact, I wouldn't allow it. Quite. Arigato, Suki-dan. After Doggo leaves her abode, puts on the horns, puts on the collar, only one way to fill the void now. The things I do for best girl. What does that mean? The dog? I would not make the dog put on the horns unless it's really funny and I do it when I pass it off to Sakana, because that would be really funny. Actually, I'm kind of tempted. I'm pretty tempted to do that. I don't know. I mean, he literally hasn't given her a name yet. And I'm gonna have her for the next like 4, 5, 6 months. Oh my god, that's half a year. I'm gonna have her for half a year of my life. I don't know if I can do this. Maybe not that long. I don't know if I can do this that long. To be honest. Look, I like dogs and they're very cute. This one is very needy. It's extremely needy. Can we name her? No, it's not my dog. It's not my dog. I want a cat, I think. I think I'd like a cat companion, because cats are like me. Cats are like, if you leave them alone, they'll come to you. You know what I mean? I'd like a cat. And then I'll get a boy cat, and I'll name it Loki. And then me and my cat will have a good time. Not in that way. Jeez, I'm not Shane Dawson. Shut up, okay? It's not what I meant. I meant we're gonna have a good life and we're gonna have I don't know, we're gonna play together and I'll make it a little cat tree and stuff like that. Yes. Arigato, Silence Sonata. Infant mortality is just a skill issue. Clara, Kaminari, Clara. No, it's not what I meant. I mean that, you know, it's a privilege to grow old, okay? So you should not take it for granted. Yes. Quite. Yes, indeed. Quite. Arigato, CPP. Why is it so hard for me to say that? CPPC Tech. Thank you. Thank you, Membees. Welcome. Arigato, Regan. I'll wear the horns. I'm extra desperate tonight. I don't know why. that made me laugh so much. I have found a tribute! Get the hordes. Prepare the hordes. Alright, into easy. That dog has no idea how many people want to be in its position. What? Getting love? Being held all the time? Literally. I literally have to hold this thing, like, a lot of the... I'm surprised she's leaving me alone right now, to be honest. Yesterday, could not put her down. She wouldn't even come out of her crate. Like, she won't touch the ground. She won't be put on the ground. She'll only be in my arms or in her little box in her bed. That's it. I'm like, bro. Bro. You know, can we maybe, like, you know what I mean? She's very good about using her pee pads. She's very good. She did pee on me this morning, but that was my fault. That was my fault, wasn't it, baby? It was. It was my fault. It was all my fault. The floor is lava. Like, actually, I don't know why. She won't touch the ground. Maybe it hurts her little nails. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, she's a little scared. It's a new, you know, she's like taken out of her environment and stuff. I did grow up with like so basically my stepdad was a veterinarian and my mom became his secretary. So, and they like they made like a clinic together. They owned a clinic. And I would go there a lot and like hang out and like watch the dogs and the cats and stuff. Yeah. So I do know, and I've had like dogs and cats my whole life basically. Ooh. Yeah. You know where this is going? Do you? Where is it going, huh? Is it going to and then I wished him to death and then he died? I was not a fan. I was not a fan, okay? That's why I don't wish death upon people unless they really, 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 really deserve it. Because one time I did wish someone to death. I really did. I really did. So now I don't do that anymore. And I don't say like... I don't say the K... I don't say that, okay? I don't tell people that, you know, I don't do that because, you know what? Apparently I have powers beyond my control, so I don't do that, okay? I've got a death note in my head. I can't do that, you know? Can't do that. Yeah, I don't say that. I don't say that, okay? I don't tell people to K themselves. I don't do that. You never know, man. You never freaking know. I'm not a superstitious person, but you know what? You never know. Okay? Just in case. I gotta be safe, okay? I'm praying to every god every day. No, I'm not. I lied. I only pray to Loki. But I feel like he's got me covered, okay? Not even League? No, never. I do not. I don't badmouth people in League unless they badmouth me first or someone else. If I see someone badmouthing someone in League, I will talk shit to them. I'll be like, how dare you pick on our teammate, you little bitch. I ain't standing for none of that. Okay, I'm gonna go feed this dog, I think. I think it's about time. Maybe 4 hours in between? Does that sound... think about it. If they had breakfast at like 9 or so, 9:10, I would imagine it opens at like 9 actually. So maybe like, yeah, around that time. And then they had it at 12. That's like 3 hours. Maybe they waited until 1. In which case that would be 4 hours. I was told to feed this thing 3 times a day. So that's what I'm doing. It gets 40 grams of food a day. 40 grams of dry food. And then it can have some wet food mixed in between if it's not eating the food. And you've got to pour boiling water into it. And then you got to wait 20 minutes so that it's a lot. This is a lot. I should be getting paid. Sakura, you need to pay me for taking care of your dog. Basically a freaking babysitter, man. Yeah, then you gotta wait 20 minutes so that it's nice and soaked and soggy so that the dog can actually eat it. Jesus, man. Few months, man. It's rough out here in these streets. Yeah, anyway, I'll just make him buy me. I'll make him buy me a Loki cutout. I couldn't find. I might have been looking on Amazon for a Loki cutout. They only had one of Tom Hiddleston, but I want a Loki cutout. Maybe I'll make him get me like a custom-made Loki cutout and like a Loki figurine, and then we'll call it even. I should have just made him buy me my freaking computer. Yeah, life-size one. I want a life-size cutout. But I want it of Loki. I want it, preferably, I want it as Loki from like the last scene of season 2. You know what I mean? That is what I want. I don't want it of Tom Hiddleston. I don't want it of President Loki. Maybe I'll get a President Loki one in the future. But I want it of Loki, okay? Make sure it's waterproof. Shut up! Get a ducky? I don't know how I feel about having a ducky. Friggin' Loki. I don't know. But also, I don't know, because, like, it really depends on how... Like, I would have to probably get an artist to draw it, right? I don't know. There are some good artists out there that but I don't know. I don't know if... Maybe one day. Maybe one day. It doesn't need to be waterproof. Shut up. I'm out of here. You guys are crazy. I'm going. I'm gonna go feed this dog and maybe feed myself. I'm gonna have my chicken stew, maybe. Is that what it is? Is that a stew? I think it's a stew. I'm gonna have some stew and I'm gonna play some League while my dog is eating. Oh, I really hope I don't get too attached to this freaking dog. God, man. Alrighty, I'm out of here. Have a good time. Remember, you can get some sexy Daki and UAP plushie that you can throw around, and keychains and diorama. It's all being sold until tomorrow, until PST 12 a.m. on the 22nd. Okay. Go get your stuff. And get some Halloween merch too. I got positivity. Job insurance for 6 months, no firing dog sitter. Actually true. Literally true. You can't fire me now. I should say something crazy. Want to know about Fight Club? No. Reagan. I can't decide between the Daki or the love of my parents. If it makes it easier for you to decide, do your parents really love you if they don't love you if you get something that you really want? Huh? Do they? Or do they just love a version of you that you're presenting for them? Think about that. Yeah. Yeah. Think about that. Yes, quite. Indeed. I'm out of here! Thank you for coming. I'll see you the day after tomorrow. Maybe I'll have another weird dream to tell you about, or maybe I'll have an update to my daydream man that I danced with at an after party. Bye bye. Bye bye. I can't get close enough. Bye.
Let's have a fantastic day.
Watch me.
Are you ready? 4, 3, 2, 1. It's showtime. Fantastic. Lights, camera, action. Yay! Is this thing on? Get ready to be thunderstruck. Mush mush. Claraに任せて本日のショー楽しんでね。みんなの大好きなルフネショーガール。はい、雷クララです。落雷の準備を。雷が主役になる。今回になり。よしよし。Let's have a fantastic day.
Watch me.